Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for my first clean with me of 2021. That is so crazy. 2020 was a tough year for so many of us, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm so happy to finally be able to move past it, and I'm looking with bright eyes and positivity towards 2021. So hopefully this year treats us better than the last, but I really wanted to start this year out strong here on my channel, so I've got some intense cleaning motivation to share with you guys today. I'm going to be cleaning, redecorating, doing some decluttering. I'm just trying to do it all so that I can get my house back in order, because you will see it was a hot mess and definitely needed some love and attention. So I'm just starting in my bedroom, and I'm actually stripping all of my bedding off of my bed because I wanted to get that into the wash, because what better way is there to start the new year than with some fresh, clean bedding? This room is such a disaster. This is definitely some real life mess for you guys. So you guys have not seen this room on camera in probably 6 months or more. This used to be our playroom, and it just got completely out of control. It was really embarrassing, and so I stopped filming in here because it was so embarrassing and such a mess. But I recently did a DIY room makeover here, and I transformed this space into a family room. It is way more functional for our family, and we are loving it. The kids' toys are still in here. We just have them hidden a little bit better or organized a little bit better. We brought in some new furniture and just really revamped this space to fit our current needs. I love the way that it turned out, and so does my entire family. However, some things do need to be changed in here. The longer we sat with them, the more we realized that we just needed to tweak a few things. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up all the mess in here first, and then I am going to be doing a little bit of redecorating and reorganizing just to make this space exactly what we want. Probably the number one comment in that DIY makeover was, what happened to our deep freezer? Where did it go? And why didn't I show this corner of the room in the after shots? So here it is now. Our deep freezer is over here, and I didn't show it because it was just a cluttered mess. I hadn't completely cleaned it up, and I wanted to show a more polished, finished look. But now you guys see it, the freezer's over here. So we love this rug, but we have a serious problem where it will not lay flat, and I can't really figure out why it won't lay flat. So we are gonna have to replace it. It's like a tripping hazard for Sawyer and the dogs and stuff, and we just don't want there to be any accidents because of the rug. So I got a new one. I'm about to bring it in. I also am going to switch out the throw pillows that are up here. I love these pillows. They're so cozy, but I don't really prefer the color of them. So I'm just going to bring some out of Sawyer's room to put up here, and then I also snagged a couple of more neutral ones off of Christmas clearance at Target to put with them.
Baptize your soul, 'cause this time we're leaving. It's a matter of the heart, so just keep breathing.
first I thought maybe the rug wouldn't lay flat because it was so plush and kind of cozy, and so I was thinking maybe having that kind of rug on top of a carpeted area kind of prevented it from laying the way that it was supposed to. So we actually went back to Home Goods. We picked up this rug. It is slightly bigger than the one that we had before, but it's really just a couple of inches bigger. But the material is a lot different. It's more like the rug that we have in the living room, so I thought that that might solve the issue. Since having this rug down though, I do have to say the issue is still there, so I think the problem is having the furniture on top of the rug and not necessarily what the rug looks like or the material that it's made out of. So if any of you have this same kind of problem where your furniture bunches up your area rugs, can you please let me know what you do to solve that problem, because we really do want a rug in here to pull this space together, but I just don't want it to be a constant tripping hazard, and I can't figure out a solution.
I just woke up with a feeling, a choice to make and to believe in. Rest my case, I hope you see it. So hear me out, I'll keep on dreaming. Oh, so it don't be alone here, and you promised you'd be around when the world crashes down. You said we're gonna be alone here, but tell me it was just a bad dream when the world crashes down.
Before any of you come for me over the dog, I hope you noticed that her kennel was unlocked and she was choosing to lay in there. I did not have to open the door for her to get out. It was already open. But anyway, now Derek and I are clearing out this space where we had the kids' toys. Sawyer really wanted to keep her play kitchen, so at first I was going to declutter it and she just had a fit. So we kept it, but it was just too big for this space. We couldn't fit any other toys over there. So we actually lucked out and found this smaller play kitchen at Walmart as a part of the Christmas clearance. So we picked one up for just a few dollars, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it together here. It is much smaller than the one that they had before, and it does not take up the entire corner, but it will still allow her a pretend kitchen area to play in. She is loving it already and playing with it more than she ever did the other one. So this was definitely a worthwhile purchase for us, and it allowed me to put a lot more toys back over in this area and kind of organize them a little bit better.
I was indeed happy, now you're telling me it's over. Oh my, I wonder what's next, you know we're getting older. Oh my, when all we do is trying, it only makes us stronger. Oh my, dreams aren't meant to be broken. Take me to where the mountains can kill. People are free and time stands still. Whatever makes my heart come to life or fall apart. Show me the best, the worst of the world. I hope that's the life that you prefer. And if you want to go with me there, just let me know. Roll the dice, you don't live twice. Roll the dice. I found myself in tears when reading old letters. Oh my, and something isn't right when looking back is better. Oh my, dreams aren't meant to be broken. Take me to where the mountains can kill. People are free and time stands still. Whatever makes my
of the changes in here. I was a little bit nervous that the rug would be too busy, but I love it. I think it's perfect. And over here, I got all of the toys over into this one corner. I do think I'm gonna have to declutter a little bit more though, because this gives me a bit of anxiety, but that will be for another day because I definitely don't want to do it right this second. I just have a lot more left to do, so this isn't too bad, I guess. I do need to get a couple more of these stacking bins from Target. I really like them. I need to declutter some of the toys that are associated with the kitchen since we have this much smaller one now. And I think I might end up decluttering this Barbie townhouse since they do still have the dream house in Kinsley's room, and just keep their new Barbie food truck out here to play with. They got this for Christmas. It was like a joint present for the two of them, and it's just a much more manageable size, but we'll see what Derek thinks when he looks in this room. Look out for another video of me decluttering though, because I definitely do need to get rid of a few more things. So once I was all finished cleaning up and redecorating in the playroom, I wanted to come into the kitchen and get this cleaned up. It was a disaster and just really needed some attention. So I'm going to go ahead and put away all of the clean dishes that were in the dishwasher before I reload the dirty dishes into it and clear off the countertops.
I was blinded by the way that I wanted us to be. I should have known better then. Why couldn't I just comprehend that the picture hanging on the wall there wasn't really me? It was someone who was cheated, someone who could not see that your intentions, they were never good. I released my tension, no more delusions, 'cause I'ma take back what is mine and the control over my life. You think I'm running out of time, but I'll be gone before the night. So goodbye, so long, you won't be reaching me. I'm heading down this road, oh, wiping up your smile with every lie that you told. So watch me when I go. I'm awake, opened up my eyes now. It was all a dream, or the nightmare cannot follow me. There's nothing out there stopping me. You made me weak.
Seeing those Happy Meals on the countertop kind of reminded me, we noticed that we were eating out a ton during the month of December. I don't know if any of you guys were doing the same thing, but we were just so busy that I really didn't cook very much at all, and we got a lot of fast food or just ate out or snacked instead of preparing meals together and sitting down at the kitchen table. And in the moment, it just felt like the most convenient thing to do, but looking back at it, it makes me kind of sad that we did that during the holiday season. Not just during the holiday season, just any time of year. One of my favorite things is our dinner time. We always eat dinner as a family. We sit down to the kitchen table. I love to prepare meals for my family, and we just spend that quality time together, and we really didn't do it enough during the holiday season this year. So my husband and I actually decided that we're going to do a no spend or low spend January, and we are going to try our hardest to not eat out at all during the month of January, in addition to cutting back spending in other areas of our budget as well. So I just wanted to invite you guys, if any of you have noticed that same problem where you're eating out a ton or you're just having some excess spending, if you want to join us in this no spend, low spend January, I would love for you to do that. Let's see how much money we can save and how many habits we can change.
You will never, never, ever, ever have me back. 'Cause I'ma take back what is mine and the control over my life.
Once I was done in the kitchen, I actually moved my laundry over from the washer into the dryer. That was just all of my bedding. I didn't show it on camera just because it would be like 4 seconds of footage, but I did move it over, and then I came into the living room to go ahead and clean up in here. I still had some gift boxes left out from Christmas morning. You can see on the couch a pile of laundry that needed to be folded, and I also had a bunch of things on the couch that I had brought in from my car, and I just needed to sort through that, declutter, and throw away quite a few things and get everything put back where it belongs.
When you got what you need, when you hurt, you still bleed. Well, it's time that you come down. Without love, when you're down on your luck, you can make it. Without love, we all fall hard. You got me waiting, yeah, you got me waiting for it. Loneliness is hard to see. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Hey, don't you know what you mean to me? You'll be a hard act to follow. Without love,
So this is like 3 loads of laundry that had just been sitting here waiting for me to fold it. One of my New Year's resolutions is to try to fold and put away the laundry at least within 24 hours of it coming out of the dryer. I know that I will not be able to keep up with getting it done as soon as the dryer goes off every time, but I think it's fair to say within 24 hours it should be folded and put away. So fingers crossed I can make that happen and create a new positive habit in my life, because anybody who's a longtime subscriber knows that I have struggled with laundry for the longest, and I have always wanted to get myself in check in this area, so maybe 2021 will be the year that I finally do that.
hey, I'm here for you. Are you reading every message I send to you? Love is
The multi-purpose spray that I've been using throughout this video is the Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray in the scent Peppermint. I absolutely love it. It works really well. I even use it on my stainless steel, and it's streak-free. I got mine off of the Grove Collaborative website, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that they had all of the Christmas and holiday scents in stock. So if you are looking for these or wanting to try them out for yourself, I will leave a link to the Grove website down in my description box, and if you place your first order with that link, then you can get a free gift set with your first purchase over $20.
I'm here for you. Are you reading every message I send to you? Love is overdue, but you know that I could never give up on you. If you need room to breathe, then I've got lessons to learn. But you are worth the wait. I won't close my door.
Here is my Roborock vacuuming in the living room for me. I love this thing. I use it every single day. And I know earlier you saw me use my Dyson when I was vacuuming in the playroom. That's because I was vacuuming smaller areas at a time and underneath the furniture and things. So I wanted to make sure I did a really thorough, deep vacuum in there. But for everyday use, I absolutely love my Roborock. It makes my life so much easier and allows me so much more free time to get other things done.
It's overdue, but you know that I could never give up on you. Nobody else can.
Just wanted to show you guys a little close-up of what you don't really get to see on camera unless I bring you close up like this. But I'm about to kind of mop. I think I'm just going to scrub it on my hands and knees, our little entryway area. It is so crazy. Before I painted it this lighter color, I didn't think it got that dirty, but as much as I love this lighter color in here, it fits the room better. It definitely also shows the dirt, and I have to do this like every other day.
It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your dad's cigarettes. Dreamt of a life in a big town, skyscrapers and neon lights. Ooh, I still think of you. I still dream of you.
Okay, it's all clean now. It looks a lot better. You might still see, let me get closer a little bit, these little markings all over it. That is just chipping paint. I know I get asked for like updates about my makeovers and stuff and things that I've painted, so I just thought this would be a perfect opportunity to tell you guys that, of course, it is chipping a little bit. I would say this is pretty minor and you don't really notice it unless you're up close. I painted this just about 3 months ago and it just started doing this, so I would say that's pretty good. I probably should have sealed it. It is such a high traffic area, so as it gets more chipping paint or becomes more noticeable, I will probably repaint it and then seal it next time. By this time, it was actually starting to get into the evening. I'm not sure if you can tell by the lighting or not, but it was just around 4:30, right before it was about to start getting dark, and my bedding was finally ready to come out of the dryer. But before I could bring it in here and put it on the bed, I needed to tidy up in my room and put away all of those clothes that I had folded earlier.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me. Oh, now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake now, you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick now, let me ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick now, let me in my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure.
There were so many boxes from packages and deliveries all throughout my room and really all throughout the house for probably a few weeks now. So I finally got them all out of here and I took them out to the front door. Derek so kindly broke them down for me and put them out in our recycling bin, but they had been taking up so much space in my room and I didn't realize how much anxiety it was causing me and how much clutter it was adding to the space until I finally got them out, and it just felt so much better to have my floor space clear.
Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Wide awake is the way that you left me.
I am going to speed through this process of getting my bed back in order because the footage is actually 15 minutes of me making my bed. It's really just because of putting my duvet cover back on. It always takes me the longest time. I used to use the sushi roll method for that, and I thought that it was a time saver, but I really didn't like the way it left the insert in the duvet cover. It was kind of like shifted around and not as full and plush, if that makes any sense. So now I kind of take the time to tie off all of the corners individually and then shake it out quite a bit to make sure that it's evenly dispersed there under the cover. If any of you have a better way of putting on your duvet covers though, please let me know because I could use some tips. Vacuuming was the last thing on my to-do list, so that is all of the cleaning that I am going to get done on this day, but I wanted to end the video by actually showing you a few spaces off camera. I get a ton of comments on my cleaning videos about how I do it all, and you guys wish that you had as much energy as me or that you could do as much as me, and I just wanted to show you this to let you know that we are all the same. I am human, I have these spaces in my house as well, and nothing stays clean for long. So please, please, please never get caught up in the comparison game. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that what I was able to clean did give you a ton of motivation to tackle your own to-do list. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one.